The finale of the first season of the project It Welcome to Derry is approaching its conclusion. The concluding 8th episode brings viewers to the climax of the story, which explores the early decades of the existence of the demonic entity Pennywise. Fans have noticed a direct reference to the group of teenagers known in the It film duology as the Losers Club, which strengthens the connection of the prequel to the events of the original adaptations of Stephen King's novel. At the center of the storyline remain the past manifestations of the entity, which arrived on Earth millions of years ago and returns every 27 years to hunt the residents of the small town of Derry. In the 2000-era films, the children from the Losers Club destroyed the monster, so the prequel explores its earlier cycles of appearance. The current season takes place in 1962. During this period, the supernatural predator is confronted by Lily, played by Clara Stack, as well as her friends Will, portrayed by Blake Cameron James, Ronnie, portrayed by Amanda Christine, Marge, portrayed by Matilda Lawler, and Rich, portrayed by Arian S. Kartai. Viewers find obvious parallels in this dynamic with the original group of teenagers, calling the new team a reimagined version of the Losers Club of the 60s. In the final episode, Pennywise becomes a source of chaos in Derry. Special units, led by General Francis Shaw, played by James Remar, attempt to stop the threat, hoping to use knowledge about the entity to strengthen the country's defensive plans. Against the backdrop of a mystical fog thickening over the town, a confrontation unfolds that will determine the fate of the season's heroes. The premiere of the 8th episode of the first season is scheduled for the 14th of December. The project creator, Andres Muschietti, stated that he is considering deepening the story in subsequent seasons and plans to return to earlier eras of Derry's history. The approach of the finale heightens the tension. The first chapter of the prequel to Stephen King's novel is coming to an end, and viewers are expecting answers to questions that have persisted throughout the season. The premiere of the 8th episode will take place during the night from Sunday to Monday, the 15th of December. At this stage, production of a new season has not been officially confirmed, however. The creative team envisioned the project as a trilogy and plans to address events of 1935 if the work continues. The 7th episode received an enthusiastic audience reception. The final reaction to the finale may influence the decision to renew the show.